Okay, so earlier I wanted to ask Chris. I hesitated during my first video um, of this just surprise question to him regarding his healing and his view on healing. So Chris, what would you say to someone who has been prayed for healing but is not healed?
But they didn't get healed.
Yeah.
I would say that God has a plan, a different plan for everybody. And I would say not necessarily to not believe that God's going to heal you, but to ask yourself, is there something God can teach me through this? Is there something that God can show me through the pain and the suffering that I'm going through? And it's ultimately God is sovereign, and He chooses when He acts and when He doesn't. And I believe honestly that faith plays a huge part in that. I believe that faith activates our healing. But sometimes we can learn more, we can grow more as a person by not being healed of something. By persevering through pain, through struggle. And ultimately it's that pain and that struggle, that trial, suffering in our lives, that brings out the gold. It purifies the impurities. It takes the impurities out. The Bible says they rise to the surface and they're scooped out, and what's left is pure gold. And if we persevere through those trials, God can use those to an even greater extent that He will heal us. But I do believe, having said that God does heal, and I believe that God uses that as a tool in people's lives, especially people who are unbelievers, especially people who maybe don't have a background, with God. And this is something that might kind of push them over the edge. So I'm not going to say, ultimately it's God's will. God healed me, and He certainly can and does want to heal. And yeah, that's a hard question, but ask yourself what maybe God's trying to teach me something through not healing me. So
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Yeah. What do you think?
Hey guys, what's up? Hey, how's it working with that?